Hello and welcome back. In the last problem, our absolute value equation had no solutions. Now we'll look at an inequality, which usually gives us a whole range of solutions. As you can see here, the problem says the absolute value of d minus 4 is less than or equal to 6. Now, the absolute value of d minus 4 measures how far d is from 4 on the number line. This inequality says that distance must be less than or equal to 6, as you can see right here, less than or equal to 6. That means d can be at most 6 units away from 4. Now, whenever you have an absolute value expression less than or equal to some number, you can write it or rewrite it as the negative number. So in this case, that negative number is -6, less than or equal to the expression you're working with, which in our case is d minus 4, is less than or equal to +6. So what we have to do though is solve for d. We can do that by adding 4 to all parts of this inequality. So we'll add 4 to -6, add 4 to -4, and add 4 to +6. -6 plus 4 is -2. Bring down the less than or equal to. D, -4, +4 cancels out. You're left with less than or equal to 10. So this simplifies to -2 less than or equal to d less than or equal to 10. Now let's show this on a number line. So I'm going to mark key points here. So I'll say -2, +4, and +10. Now, since we're working with less than or equal to, I'm going to place solid dots on -2 and +10. So -2 and +10. Now I'm going to shade the section between -2 and +10. So let me go ahead and do that here. So I'll shade right, and this is, okay, there we go. Shade right between -2 and +10. Okay, so that's the region that's shaded, and it just shows every point whose distance from 4 is at most 6 units, which means any value of d between -2 and 10 makes this inequality true. So the final answer here, as I've pointed out, is -2 less than or equal to d is less than or equal to 10. This shows how absolute value inequalities describe a range of values. In the next problem, we'll solve a nested absolute value equation and find the values of x that make it true.